So we've got the Thrustmaster T150. It's a little bit battered because it came from a warehouse, an outlet store, but it came at a good price, which was really good. Figured I'd do a video on unboxing it, what exactly is involved with it, what the benefits of having one is. So we'll start off first of all by highlighting the obvious. It's a Ferrari branded wheel, hence the logo and the colour red, which is pretty cool. It's compatible with the PS4 and PS3. Alongside that though, it's also compatible with Windows 10, Windows 8, Windows 7, Windows Vista and Windows XP, although most people probably aren't using 7 Vista or XP anymore. It comes with 2 pedals, so pedal set of your accelerator and your brake, or your gas and brake, which is quite cool. The pedals are adjustable, so you can change how they're configured. If you want one higher than the other, maybe that's something you can just get comfortable with. Maybe you want to adjust them to be more like a real car, so like what you're actually driving on the highway and on the street. The pedals also have a brake resistance built in, so as you're hitting the brake they get a bit more difficult to push down, which is really cool because that's kind of like driving a real car a bit more. The other big thing about this, the T150, is that you've got a full 1080 degrees of rotation, which is really cool. So you're getting the full rotation like a real car. It is only 11 inches in width though, so it's not quite the same size as a real car wheel. So if you're used to driving a real car, you will notice the difference in size and dimensions. The 1080 degrees though can be changed down to 270, so you get the option of going from 270 degrees to 1080. It depends on your preference. I imagine younger children are probably going to want the 270 because it's easier to get the full rotation around when you want to turn the car, whereas experienced drivers will probably go for something that's a bit more realistic and aim for the 1080. Which is quite cool. You'll also notice that as you're driving with the wheel, it's got a lot of force feedback, so you'll feel in the wheel what you normally feel like when you're driving on the road. Again, for adults, that's going to add to the simulation, make it feel a bit better. For children, probably won't make much of a difference, they'll just think it's quite fun. There's the option of a gearbox connector, so you can connect a gearbox to it if you wished, but the T150 itself doesn't come with that. What you get in the box is just the steering wheel and the 2 pedals, gas and accelerator. It's also desk mountable, which is quite good. So you can mount it to the desk, clamp it in place, and raise less chance of it moving around, which is quite cool. So let's have a quick look. Let's open the box. We'll flip this on the side here. We'll push it back, and we'll open it up and have a look, see what's inside. So as you can see, lots of cardboard, which is great, well protected. Got an instruction manual, Thrustmaster user manual. It's quite thick, but it's got a lot of different languages in, so the overall operation is probably quite simple. We've got the steering wheel itself, well protected, with some lovely plastic fabric, plastic protection. So let me take that off. We can see, hopefully, Ferrari logo. It's rubber on the sides and the red bit, which is quite useful for your grip. The top bits are plastic, which is quite nice. Hopefully that'll make rotating it quite easy. And with that force feedback, it may be able to spin through your hands a little bit, like you do with a real wheel. It's got the PlayStation branded buttons on, so you've got your standard PlayStation button, your PS button, your X, your circle, triangle and square, and you've got your R2 and L2. There's also down here a hidden L3 and R3, and a little switch that takes it between PlayStation 3 and PlayStation 4. Pretty much that's it really, eh? It's a steering wheel at the end of the day. It is quite hefty, but we can see on the bottom we've got the bolt hole, screw hole for mounting to a desk. We've got a USB cable, likely goes into the PlayStation, and we've got a plug for power. Okay. Now, what else have we got in here? So, that's your desk mounting kit. So the hole on the bottom of the steering wheel is for a screw that goes through there and mounts it, and we can clamp it into the desk as a result. And then we have a set of pedals. So the pedals will link into the steering wheel. They're both plastic. One of them feels like it's got a bit of resistance, one of them doesn't. There's a little bit of a spring to them maybe. So no individual power for this, no individual plug, just the cable to go into the steering wheel, which is quite good. And to be honest, very similar to any other kind of steering wheel set of pedals that you'd get for the PlayStation or PlayStation 4. So yeah, looks pretty good. What we'll do is I'll rig it all up, set it up, and then we'll take some photographs to throw inside the video so you guys can see it once it's rigged up. Excellent.